Ready to unleash the full potential of Anti-Venom? This deck pairs him with powerful one-cost cards and game changers like Valkyrie and Iron Man, creating an unstoppable synergy. Let's jump in and see how Anti-Venom and friends can turn the tide in any match. This deck has two winning lines. The first is with Anti-Venom, who of course sets the top card in your deck to 0 cost and 0 power. The cards that you're most interested in doing that to are Valkyrie, Iron Man, and Mystique. And then to a lesser degree, Cosmo, Luke Cage, The Hood, Ant-Man, and Rocket Raccoon. Agent Venom is our other winning line, and of course buffs almost all of the cards in this deck up to 4. And Black Swan rounds out the deck because we have all of these one-cost cards. Key interactions around Luke Cage: he allows you to play your Valkyrie into whatever lane you want because you don't have to worry about Valkyrie reducing the power of your cards. And he of course pops back up any cards that have gone down to 4, and he's also just good tech against certain decks. Cosmo is the tech card of choice in this deck. He can protect your Iron Man also, and then fight back against any on-reveal or Wong decks. And Anti-Venom isn't the flashiest card on average in this deck, but he does have some fantastic hits, namely Valkyrie, Iron Man, and Mystique, that you could just pair on the last turn and just go crazy. But also, if he just hits your one-cost cards, that does give you additional cards to play going into that last turn, whether they be free or cheaper. Okay, next up we have Rick. One of the combos in this deck is Hood and you play Valkyrie into that same lane. I don't have a turn 2 play, so I will skip. This is an Arishem deck, 23 cards in their deck. I will now play the Hood down. The last turn, you can also pair Valkyrie and then play the Demon afterwards to go over the top in the Valkyrie lane. Do I play the Cosmo, Demon, and Iron Man? Play the Cosmo middle. This is a Legion lockdown list, maybe? Play the Demon middle and Agent Venom here. Rocket Raccoon is also good to play after Valkyrie, assuming they play into that lane. Well, this is what we're going to go with. My next turn is, in all likelihood, going to be Iron Man. Okay, nobody is moving anything. And it is the Storm Legion lockdown. They did not draw into Storm. As the Starlight Citadels do their dance. And do their dance again. So they have... Anti-Venom. Is that a turn too late? And what's in my deck? This is when deck trackers come into play. I know you can see my deck somewhere around here. But I cannot see it while I am playing. I think I will go Iron Man middle. This is a blob. That is a fantastic
Iron Man
lane for my Valkyrie. And do they play their Infinite middle? Because there isn't much I can do middle. I can get it up to 20. So this is the play. I'll stick it out for one additional cube. The smart move by them is to play Infinite middle if they drew into... Oh, this is an Arishem deck. Created by Arishem. Are they playing Storm Legion Lockdown and... No, because... Okay, there we go. I'm confusing myself. So this is why we have Valkyrie in the deck. Now, Valkyrie also wins if you just have more cards there. The reason I played Rocket afterwards is just in case they play here. They had priority. Yes, they had priority. So anything they play here also goes down to 3. So if they play 2 cards here, it doesn't even matter because the Rocket goes up to, gets a +4, which means he's at 5. So it'll be 3, 3, 3, and 5 instead of 3, 3, 3, and 3, which is just quick maths.
Big maths!
Aside from that, Iron Man and the card nobody expects, Valkyrie. Okay, next up we have Maxor. Top 1000 ranked player. Let's see if we can get one over on him. I will be patient with the Bast because I have nothing to do turn 2. And that's why you're patient with the Bast, because now we include Ant-Man into this. Space is limited though, which is kind of unfortunate, especially with X-Mansion. There is the Anti-Venom. Do I get 2 demons? Yes?
Opponent snapped.
And then I play an oh yeah, the space is limited. Because I have Iron Man too. And if this Anti-Venom can hit... Oh, that saves me 1 space. That's good. I'm afraid of what deck this is. They haven't revealed anything to me. 2 demons is nice. There's a Mystique. And there is the Cosmo lane. Now, you wait. You do not snap immediately when they play their Wong into Kamar-Taj. You do not do it, because that is a dead giveaway of what that you have tech against what they're trying to do. Do I play Agent Venom down a... It would bump something up to 4, but I already have Iron Man and Mystique in hand. So I think I hold. Okay, I've let the timer run down. Now I'm going to snap. And then I will end the turn. Let's see if they stay in. Especially against high-ranked players, you do not want your snaps to tell them anything.
Victory.
So it is unfortunate that it is a valid play line to essentially rope the turn. That's what it's called, what I just did, roping. I'm letting the timer run all of the way down before snapping. It allows them to rationalize in their head that they should stay. Oh, Nerd Dynamite didn't snap immediately. So he's not snapping because I played Wong. He's snapping because he thinks there might be a strong play. Nope, let's not fall into that and tell them that they need to retreat because I have an instant counter to Wong. Let them think about their turn, let them forget that they even played Wong, or, you know, and let's hit them with the Cosmo late and get an additional 2 out of them, and I get out of here with 4 cubes. Okay, next up is Weaver. Eternity Range is the first location I will hold with the hood. Getting a rock, especially if I... Well, I guess I'm holding again. Getting a rock, especially if I get Valkyrie, is pretty big. Clearly I'm going up against Destroy. I do not have priority. I can make this awkward for them if they don't play Killmonger here. Okay, they did play Killmonger here. Nobody gets a rock. Let's go with Black Swan and Hood. I will now save all of my 1 cost for the last turn. I will be playing Iron Man into Mystique into with all... Well, do I stick around for this? They have a free death. I'll stick around. Collapse Mind is a huge benefit for them. Activate Black Swan. Play Iron Man here. their null is not large, so they just have a free death. And I have priority. So let's go Mystique here. And then we just load up power. These are even, so they're at 6 each. Rocket goes up to 5, so I've added 5 power here. This goes up to 5. I've added 5 power here. And then the Demon and Agent Venom? Or do I go more power left? Because I have a bigger disadvantage left. This is 7, 5, 12, 24? That should be enough. Right?
I am Iron
What are you doing here? You skipped all of these turns. So clearly I should have gone more power middle. But can they really get above 24? Oh, okay. They did a good job. That was probably the best way to play this for them. I was not thinking Ultron. This is clearly the what's called the Big Bads deck with Galactus, Null, Ultron, and Death. So it can look like a destroy deck, but actually it never was technically. It was the Big Bads deck. Okay, next up we are against Second. Project Pegasus. Do I go with the Iron Man on turn 1? 8-card deck. I will go with the Iron Man. I'll get him down over here. I can get the hood down now, I suppose.
I am
Playing down the Iron Man early is super risky. I don't know what deck I'm playing against. They may have tech cards. We are having a 7-turn game. And Hood, this makes me think some kind of bounce-ish deck. I don't think I can... Do I just lose this lane? Maybe I lose this lane to get the Raft card. There's Valkyrie. They're snapping into this. Do they have 3 1-cost cards? Because I could fill it now. And then I have Valkyrie to lean on. I'll stick it out. So I'll play these two here. Is this a rogue? Oh yeah, the Living Tribunal. Ugh. Ugh. Do I play... I think I play the Cosmo here. And I can get the Widow's Bite out of my hand. So let's do that. I have priority, so let's kill whatever they're trying to do here with the Cosmo. Perfect. And then I can Agent Venom. Okay, they did not steal a 4-power card from me. I wonder if Bast nuked their hand. Activate Black Swan, and because of that, I think I hold. So there's the win middle. They have priority. I have nothing to copy. I have 8 energy too. Ugh. Can I get over enough with this, with the Living Tribunal? If I go, this is math. They have priority. What is this math? 3, 6, 9, 8. 9 plus 8 is 17. 17 plus 11 is 30? 17 plus 11. 28? 24? 28 plus 24?
Man's not dumb.
Okay.
Man is not dumb.
I don't know. Good God, look at this. Well, let's find out together. Is this enough points? Look at that. Now, the reason I thought it was going to be enough points is because they are playing that annoying deck. The I Hate My Opponent deck, which I might have also played on my channel. But because that deck doesn't put up a lot of points, the fact that I got to whatever the math was, 50 something, 34 plus 17 is 51. That spread across all lanes, 51 total power, or let's say 50s, I'm still not sure, and I'm not double checking myself. So 50 across all lanes, are they really gonna be able to do that? No, they can't. So that is why I stuck it out. If I were better at doing math, I would have snapped on turn 5 or 6 instead. But I didn't feel like doing the math. It didn't ultimately matter. And I got away with 4 cubes. Here's the deck once again. This is mainly an Agent Venom deck with some tech cards that lean into the Anti-Venom path. So if you can play Anti-Venom on turn 4 and get a free Valkyrie, Iron Man, or Mystique, it's just fantastic. If you can get a free Cosmo, that's fantastic depending on your matchup. A free Hood is nice because now you can definitely get that demon without taking on that -3. Even a free Ant-Man Rocket Raccoon is nice because now if you don't draw into Black Swan, well, you still have a free card you can play and potentially another 1-cost card on the last turn, paired with a 5-cost card or Mystique, getting a free Luke Cage depending on matchups. There's a lot of decent Anti-Venom hits in this deck. While it might not look flashy, that's okay because Marvel Snap is about winning cubes, not winning games. So when you get a good Anti-Venom hit, you snap into that because the opponent just cannot plan for a last turn free Iron Man and Valkyrie or free Iron Man Mystique at a bunch of 1-cost cards. That's just backbreaking and game winning. While I wasn't able to show off all of the cool Anti-Venom lines in this deck, you're just gonna have to trust me that during testing, I was able to get some fantastic wins. One that comes to mind is I played a 0-cost, 0-power Agent Venom into Danger Room. So they thought they were safe. And I was able to last turn play Luke Cage and flip that lane along with another card or some combination where I was just able to win the game because they weren't expecting that power to flip. So there can be a lot of unexpected wins. And in Marvel Snap, that's the name of the game. So if you decide to try out the deck, let me know how it does for you. Thank you for making it to the end of the video, and thank you to all the members.